All right, I'm TJ Rowe from Overmind.com, and we're in an extremely noisy venue with
Michael Vampire.
And we don't even need to say what you do. If they don't know what the hell you do at this point, fuck them.
I'm with that.
You agree with me?
I'm very festive with that, yes. Fuck you if you know what I do. I'm with that.
I gotta actually start off by this. What's the festiveness of your attitude?
Life is kind of short, so I feel like you should kind of live it to your fullest. You know, not in like a motivational, posy way, but in the most destructive way possible.
Has anyone told you have the most seductive smile I've ever seen?
Well, I'm happy you enjoy that. And yes.
So for everyone who's never heard you before, why don't you, to describe your band sound in one word, the only catch is you can't use any genre or musical sound.
Sex.
I don't want to ask, why is it sex?
Well, for me, everything is. I mean, I'm a sex addict, so the majority of my songs are about me and a certain person and me having it.
So everything to you is about sex. So even this interview is about sex.
Pretty much.
Okay. So if this interview is about sex, I ended up tweeting out asking fans for questions earlier, and
Really? I didn't even know that.
I ended up getting one response, and it's something from something I ended up saying, and this could go extremely horribly.
Why are you asking this?
What this?
What?
Michael Vampire,
Yes.
what is a woman's destiny?
A woman's destiny. A woman, really? It sounds like Lord of the Rings, but I think more or less to find a soulmate. I'm a hopeless romantic, to be completely honest with you. I mean, majority of my songs are about me being woe is me and a violin. So, I mean, majority of women for me, like, my statistic is pretty high, obviously. But I think that more or less everyone should find that one person that they feel the energy connection with. And I think women, your destiny is not to fall prey to me.
Hey, this is Loveland from Overmind, and it's finally happened. There's been a guy who's made TJ Rogan speechless. It was bound to happen sometimes. So, if you were a vegetable, what would you be and why?
I'd be broccoli.
Okay.
Because lately they've been giving us broccoli, and it's kind of like dehydrated, like you're in the moon. But like if you dip it in something, it's very nice, and it's very wet. So I like things that are wet.
Okay.
If Vampires Everywhere, because everyone always says that Vampires Everywhere is the sexiest band. So Vampires Everywhere, if you guys were in a beauty pageant together, who would win the beauty pageant?
Oh, DJ. I mean, DJ's hair is extravagant, and his cock size is good too. I've seen it. I sleep with him every night. He's very upset because usually, like, I wear no underwear under here, so I sleep with him naked. He got used to that after about 14 days. So I don't like getting my bag after a show. Like, I kind of just take these off. I am.
I've been getting this statement a lot, and I don't understand it. Do you find knee socks on girls sexy?
Of course.
Why?
I'm into feet.
Okay.
So, like, ugly feet for me, like, are bad news. So if you think of a good-looking feet, like in your knee highs, it's very happy for me. And you're also like, I mean, it brings things out. Like, if their legs are in the air and you have knee highs on,
Yes.
how much more festive is that? Think about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking like a garter belt or something, but I guess knee highs can work.
Garter belts are cool. Attached to knee highs.
Yeah. Okay, attached to knee highs. It has to be knee highs.
I dig them. It's
Okay.
a schoolgirl.
Okay. What about rainbow knee highs? Because
I don't mind it very much.
You don't like rainbows?
Is that a gay comment?
Continue with the knee high. What else turns you on?
Let's see. I like black panties. I mean, I like mostly naked. Like, naked turns me on. Like, the whole thing about being like yourself and like having everything off is like my thing. You know?
Natural.
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part. Why for the most part?
Because I change everything every now and then. I like variety.
What do you change?
It just depends, honestly. Like, with women, most girls are. Don't take this offensive. Most girls are turtles. I'll show you. Ready? Canada, you ready for this? They put everything in the air and they expect something from me. Like, their feet are in the air and they're waving around. It's like you're on your shell. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I get
and
it.
like you're expecting me to accomplish something inside of you, and like that bores the shit out of me. Like, either you're good or you're bad, you know? Like, most guys on the tour agree with me. Like, girls expect to be fucked.
Okay.
I expect to dominate them, and like at the same time, like for me, they expect it to be really amazing.
Yeah.
It is always with me.
Okay.
Like even if you're bad or good and you're a girl, I will fuck you well, but I respect a girl that doesn't put her legs in the air and expect something from me.
Okay, so you want a challenge.
It's been 1% of girls.
So what would be your secret to being so damn beautiful?
Oh, thank you. I don't know. You just tell me.
If you could tell your fans one thing, and like you just want them to know this one thing, what would it be?
Don't believe the hype. I think a lot of people nowadays with the music industry, especially with some of these bands, everyone preaches, oh, believe in yourself, you know, be special, you're this. No, that's all bullshit. We're all damned to die.
Okay.
How you live your life is up to you, not up to the guy with the neck tattoos that does metalcore music every day of his life that thinks he can state something that means nothing. You know, you might as well go to church and watch a guy without the tattoos in a black dress tell you how you should live your life. I think you should live it the way you want to live it, more or less.
So don't listen to anybody.
Fuck everything and believe in yourself. Yeah. That's a good mentality to live by.
Yeah.
There you are. I talked about my dick, you in bed, me and you.
You also talked about your dick too.
We're in bed. So we're speaking about dicks, yes?
Yes.
Yes. What about dicks?
Describe Michael Vampire's dick.
Have you ever seen a bag of mini carrots? Single one of those out and you got it.
Oh, I hate you.
And what is one question you could ask yourself if you could ask yourself anything?
Why am I hopelessly romantic? I'd rather be back where I was before. Hopelessly not romantic. A slut. I enjoyed being a slut.
But now you're not.
No, I'm not. Not anymore, unfortunately. But before it was really fun. I mean, you're talking about 3.5 years of sex, and that was really fun. You girls that have been with me, no. That's why I am like I am right now. I'm horrific. And that's why I'm hopeless romantic now, is I believe more in love than I did before. And the majority of this other record is about me and social climbing and porn and the industries that I'm kind of sucked into in LA. And I think more or less that you should, you know, believe that when I get on stage that it's not contrived anymore.
If you had to kill someone, how would you kill them?
Do it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm all about torture. I would love to do it very slow.
Very, very slowly.
Like, you know, cut off the fingers, cauterize them so
Okay.
they don't bleed out.
Yeah.
Then just like slowly, just like kind of inch by inch, just like remove limbs and cauterize the wound so they don't bleed out. And then lastly, like let them watch you strangle them. After their limbs are gone.
Okay.
Once they're a paraplegic, after, you know, I say
Sever the spine.
I say no, don't sever the spine because that'll just take them out instantly.
Okay, yeah.
You know, arms, legs, but draw it out,
So, like,
you know,
toes,
throughout about like 4
fingers.
days. Yeah,
Okay.
like from the tips of the fingers to the shoulders, the tips of the toes to your hips. You know, draw it out about 4 days, make them really fucking suffer. Feed them, give them water, you know, keep them alive, and then let them look into your eyes as you strangle them, as they die.
Now I'm terrified. My favorite's always like taking out the kidneys, because you have 20 minutes after, but it's painful though.
You're medieval.
Yeah.
And you've watched too much Braveheart.
I've never seen Braveheart.
You haven't seen fucking Braveheart?
Would you sleep with a girl who's not seen Braveheart?
Never.
Yeah.
You would, you faggot. I would never.
Never. So it's like your favorite movie then?
No.
No.
By far it's not. But like at the same time you gotta understand like that movie is part of history. You gotta understand like if you like torture,
Yes.
that's part of it.
Okay.
I mean this isn't like one of those horror movies where like they wear a mask and like how long will you live? This is part of history. It's like I love history. So I think you would enjoy it.
So normally I would ask what, and I think I might have asked a similar thing. So we're gonna, the only catch to this question is you can't say your dick. or your hair. But what is your favorite feature about yourself?
My fingers.
Do I want to ask why?
Guitar player.
I'm a guitar player. And an Olympic gold medal winner at the fingering competition.
Flare fingers.
I'm very good at putting my fingers in anuses. Plural. Anuses.
I've actually seen him put fingers in anuses, and
in anuses.
I'm going to agree.
I'm very good. Very slow, but then fast. Can massage a prostate very well.
Yeah.
No. My fingers are my job, you know. If I didn't have my fingers, I couldn't play guitar. Couldn't play guitar, then I'd probably be a bum. So I like my fingers.
And I'm sure the girls like your fingers too.
Yeah. Well, there's a girl who likes my fingers. Her name is Michael.
It's me. I love his fingers.
It's just one, really.
So, are you licking my phallic microphone?
I feel like you're putting it in my mouth.
What about
Sorry.
you? What do you like about yourself?
My balls. He said nothing about my dick, but my balls are really nice. I mean, I've heard that from other girls
Smooth
that
as eggs.
my balls are very nice because they're not small balls. So there's two of them.
Smooth as eggs.
Eggs.
Cold as ice.
Eggs erroneous.
All right, so what is the most craziest thing a fan's ever done to get your attention on tour?
Send me blood.
Gave you blood, yeah.
They like
I've
to
had
do
I've had numerous amounts of like stupid prank calls and retard tweets, but nothing really in person on tour. But he's gotten blood, which is kind of creepy.
What's the most retarded tweet you ever gotten?
There's nothing necessarily that's really retarded. It's just when people that specifically know I don't like them tweet me over and over.
My favorite is, hey, could you kill all the swag people at my school?
No, here's the most retarded tweet ever. Immortal Love was your best song. That's the most retarded tweet I've ever heard.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
So what would you say is your best song then?
Cockmasters Anonymous.
Yes, that's the song.
Cockmasters 666.
Star 666 is our best song. I think we all kind of agree on that. In our eyes, I think it's just fun, energetic, it's heavy.
We have eyes.
It's 90s. It makes me feel like I'm in Limp Bizkit, so I love it.
Does anyone tell you you remind me of Scar from Lion King? I'm just saying.
I love that. That's actually badass. There's a few different nicknames going around on the tour, actually. The first that was brought to my attention was Liv Tyler. And then actually All Human told me yesterday that I'm the dark black-haired Sebastian Bach. They get that from me.
Oh, I like Star.
So who knows? And then, I mean...
One of my favorite comparisons was apparently you're a sexy Severus Snape from Harry Potter.
I know DJ came in late, unfortunately, but he does bring the sex appeal to this interview. But I have to actually ask your opinion. What is a woman's destiny?
A woman's destiny? To make me a good sandwich.
Holy fuck, dude. You know, you're also responsible for this on Twitter, and I remember your apology.
All right, never mind. A woman's destiny. Honestly,
You're going to hell, and
if I can't say to make me a good sandwich, well, no, because I'm not a big fan of sandwiches. To make a really good home-style fried chicken dinner. I'm settling on that. And
dinner.
to maybe have my baby if I decide I want a baby one day.
See, DJ's having a problem with women in authority. Everyone that liked him before, you hate him now, though.
So then would you not agree, sorry I'm interrupting, but would you then not agree with this guy that he thinks that all women's destinies are to give men blowjobs?
That's when I say sandwich, blowjob is I mean that's the aftermath, you know. Once the sandwich has been consumed, it's like dessert, you know. I don't like sweets, so I take a blowjob instead. It's just a given.
I think it's boring. I don't come very often, so.
So what was your most embarrassing sexual moment you've ever had?
Oh. I mean,
right now.
embarrass.
You gotta make them feel better about themselves because you just look so damn sexy.
I've definitely farted during a blowjob. Definitely. More than once.
You're coming closer to me like you've had experience with this.
No, I have not. I don't do number 2. I'm a girl. I've never done that in my life.
Michael actually just has a solid patch of skin over where his butthole is supposed to be.
So what's your most embarrassing sexual moment?
Not coming. Girls are really upset when they don't get me off. Like, that's the most embarrassing moment for me. Is like, sorry, you know, like, you're not that hot.
You guys broke him, by the way. Now you're gonna have to pay for him. Sorry, he's broken.
Wait, does this mean that like if you break me, that it's like shopping rules and they then have to pay for
No,
me
I have
and
to-
keep me?
Yeah, no, they can keep you. It's
Okay.
fine. I can get a new one.
That's my dick.
I can tell.
So if we break you, do we get to molest you?
Want to molest me?
Not necessarily, but usually when I break something of mine, I at least let it touch my dick once or twice before I throw it in the trash.
CJ is the one. And then he just leaves.
Let us end this ridiculously sexual interview with making this even more sexual. We ask to give the fans, everyone watching, a lesson of the day so they can go home and we usually say tell their parents, but I don't know if we want to tell their parents this. What would you give to everyone as sexual advice?
Michael, you should go first. I'll go second. I know what I want to say, but I think here's my
Sexual advice. Don't settle. Don't settle at all. They're not all turtles.
give oral. The girls who say I don't give blowjobs and the guys who say I don't like eating pussy, fuck you. You should all die. Give oral. Honestly, my girlfriend and I give oral more than we even really have sex, and we have a great relationship. It's fun. It's good. And it shows if you really love them or not. Sex is easy, you know. Oral really shows if you care or not. It's hard to eat a girl out and make her come. And depending on the guy, it's hard to make a guy come by sucking his dick. Very hard. So, you know, it shows. It shows the love. Don't be afraid of the butthole. It's there for a reason.
It's good for a reason.
You know, if you're...
You gotta... Girls, you better douche. If you don't douche when I go to the anal, we're not going there.
Yeah,
You must douche because it smells like vomit.
The butthole's a very, very wonderful thing because it's so exotic and so... It's like forbidden.
Forbidden fruit.
It's the forbidden...
Forbidden smelly fruit if you don't
It's the
douche.
forbidden balloon knot.
He's laughing at those jokes. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this from you. The only reason we're here tonight, the only reason we're on Earth right now, the only reason I'm not dead in my own blood is because our fans come out every fucking show and they show us dedication. You know, regardless if you're from fucking Canada, you're from Europe, you're from fucking... No offense.
No, it's fine.
And whether you're... Whatever. We respect every one of you, and honestly, we're going through the same strife and fucked up shit. And when you get an interview from me and DJ over here, just DJ...
Yep, me.
It's real shit. We're not here to be contrived and give you positive messages. Our life is shit. You're gonna get and watch us on stage. It's depressive, horrible, nasty bullshit. Because life is not pancakes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid description. Solid, yeah.
Very girthy.
How girthy is it?
It's pretty girthy. It's good. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I've never had a complaint. About 7.5. You know, I'm good. I don't know about Canadian. What do you do? Kilometers or some shit? But like, I mean, like honestly,
Yes, my dick is measured in kilometers.
Well, for me, yeah, it's American style 7.5. But like Canadians, this might be bigger.
That actually kind of makes me wonder, being Canadian, you would think that, you know, you go into cold water, it makes it smaller. So Canadians have naturally colder temperature. Would that make your dick smaller?
Oh fuck yeah! I mean, when I walked in here, my shit was the size of a fucking tart. Like, I mean, you could go to Starbucks and probably pick it up. Like, it was that bad. But like now, I'm more warmed up. You know, had a couple rums. I'm good to go. It's very festive again. But I'm a pirate tonight. It's all about rum. I did Sailor Jerry tonight, so I'm happy with that.
I feel like I want to try to get to the darker side of Michael Vampire. Like, why did your eyes go wider when I said that? I feel like I shouldn't have said that. You do not like your Canadian drummer. He's kind of a dick.
No, I love him. I mean, honestly, he's 19 years old and a kind of a prodigy.
I just pierced my lip. I've had this since I was 19.
Oh, weird. I've known. I appreciate it. Look at me. Not real. Fuck you. I do. I notice you. If you're Scar, I'm Simba.
I don't know. I don't wash my hair. I never shower. Nobody should ever think that I look good. So, shame on you.
I mean, Lil Wayne at the first was like, you know, Jaw Jaw Binks plus like,
Jaw.
you know, like all that good stuff. And you know, now he's like, I'm a skater boy. You know, like he's Panther
She
Down.
said, see you later, boy.
Okay.
Elect me as president. Fuck Obama.